Hello everyone! Welcome to another video tutorial in Math 9. I'm Teacher Ayan and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe now and hit the notification bell to be updated for more math tutorials, especially in Math 9. Our topic for today is about illustration of quadratic equation and writing quadratic equation into standard form. Umpisan natin sa tanong na ito. What is quadratic equation? Quadratic is derived from the Latin word quadratus, na ibig sabihin ay square. According to the definition, a quadratic equation in one variable is a mathematical sentence of degree 2 that can be written in the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0, na kung saan ang a, b, and c are real numbers. Ang ibig sabihin, ang maaaring value ng a, b, and c ay maaaring positive numbers, negative numbers, pwede ring fractions, decimal, and others. Basta, real numbers. Basta laging tatandaan na sa quadratic equation, ang value ng a ay hindi pwedeng maging equal to 0. As I have mentioned earlier, ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0 ay ang standard form of quadratic equation. Ito ang magsisilbing pattern natin ng standard form of quadratic equation. Let's have an example. 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0 ay nasa second degree at ito ay halimbawa ng quadratic equation in standard form. Alamin natin ang tawag sa bawat term sa ating quadratic equation. Simulan natin sa unang term which is yung 5x squared. Ang 5x squared, ito yung tinatawag na quadratic term. Dahil ang term na ito ay nasa second degree or may exponent ito na 2. Ang 3x naman ay tinatawag nating linear term, kung saan nasa first degree or may exponent itong 1. At ang pangatlong term naman, which is yung negative 2, ay ang tinatawag na constant term, kung saan makikita dito ang ating constant number or fixed value. Wala tayong makikitang variable or x sa constant term. At sa kabilang side ng equation, nandito ang 0. Kung mapapansin natin sa ating pattern, meron kayong quadratic term, linear term, constant term, na merong equal to 0 sa kabilang side ng equation. So, this example is in standard form of quadratic equation. Given na nasa standard form ito, pwede na natin kuhanin ang value ng a, b, and c. Tandaan, sa pagkuha ng value ng a, b, and c, kailangan ay naka-standard form ang ating quadratic equation. Ang value ng a natin ay makikita sa quadratic term o ito yung numerical coefficient ng x squared. Okay, so ang a natin ay 5. Ang value naman ng b natin ay makikita sa linear term. O ito naman yung numerical coefficient ng x. So ang b natin ay 3. And lastly, yung c naman natin ay makikita sa constant term. So ang c natin ay negative 2. So here are some examples of quadratic equation in standard form. Okay, so let's have x squared minus 25 is equals to 0. Ito ay nasa standard form pero meron itong nawawalang term. Tingnan natin ang expanded form ng ating original given. So we have x squared plus 0x minus 25 is equals to 0. Kung mapapansin natin, ang 0x ay ito pala ang linear term. Kapag minultiply natin ang 0 times x, ito ay equal to 0. Kaya dito sa ating original given, hindi natin kailangan isulat ang linear term. Na naman, ang value ng a natin ay a is 1, ang b natin ay 0, ang c natin is negative 25. Hindi porket walang linear term kayong nakikita dito sa ating equation ay hindi nyo ilalagay ang value ng b. Ilalagay pa rin ito pero ito ay 0. Okay, another example is 3x squared minus x is equals to 0. Ito ay nasa standard form pa rin. Pero ano naman ang term ang nawawala? Tingnan natin ang kanyang expanded form. Okay, so we have 3x squared minus x plus 0 is equals to 0. Sa standard form na ito, nawawala ang kanyang constant term. Dahil 0 ang value niya, hindi na natin kailangan isulat ito sa ating original equation. Okay, next, determine natin yung value ng a, b, and c. Ang a natin ay 3, ang b naman natin ay negative 1, at ang c natin ay 0. Let's have our last example. We have 4x squared is equals to 0. As you can see, meron naman tayong dalawang term na nawawala. Ano-ano mga yun? Tingnan natin. So we have 4x squared plus 0x plus 0 is equals to 0. Dahil 0 ang linear at constant term, hindi na kailangan pang isulat ito dito sa ating original equation. Kaya ang value ng a natin is equals to 4, b is 0, and c is equals to 0. So ito naman ang sinasabi natin kanina sa definition natin, na hindi pwedeng maging 0 yung value ng a natin. So dito man, dito, at saka dito. Bakit? Kasi kapag naging 0 ang value ng a na yan, mawawala na yung ating quadratic term at hindi na ito matatawag na quadratic equation. So let's say for example, 0 yan. 0 yung a natin. So 0 times x squared is equals to 0. So hindi na siya matatawag na quadratic equation dahil nawala na yung quadratic term. Okay, so ngayon naman ay alamin natin kung ang mga sumusunod ay quadratic or not quadratic. So first given natin is x squared minus 5x plus 3 is equals to 0. Is it quadratic equation? The answer is quadratic equation, and it is written in standard form. Second, we have x squared plus 4x is equals to 5. Is it quadratic or not quadratic? It is quadratic equation, ngunit wala siya sa tinatawag natin standard form. Third given, we have 7 minus 2x is equals to 4. Is it a quadratic equation or not? Okay, so it is not quadratic equation. Why? 7 minus 2x is equals 4 is a linear equation. Because this equation ay nasa first degree or yung highest exponent niya ay 1. So wala kayong makikita dito na exponent na 2. Kaya hindi siya quadratic equation. Next, we have writing quadratic equation in standard form. Our first example, we have 3x minus 2x squared is equals to 4. Okay, so obviously, this equation is not written in standard form. Kung matatandaan ninyo, ang standard form ng quadratic equation natin ay 0 ang nasa kabilang side ng ating equation at ang quadratic term at ang iba pang term ay nasa kabilang side naman ng equation. Kaya ang gagawin natin ay aayusin natin ito into standard form. Now, ang goal natin ay maging 0 ang nasa kabilang side ng equation na ito. So, hindi natin basta-bastang pwedeng ilipat yung 4 sa kabilang side ng equation. Meron tayong ginagamit na property of equation. Anong property yun? So, ito yung addition property of equality. Ang mangyayari, para maging 0 ang side na ito, mag-iisip tayo ng number na pwedeng i-add kay 4 para maging 0 ang sagot. Ano bang number na yun? Okay, so it's negative 4. Yan, so ito. So, kapag maglagay ka ng negative 4 dito sa kabilang side ng equation, kailangan maglagay ka rin ng negative 4 dito sa kabila. So, we have 3x minus 2x squared minus 4 is equals to 4 minus 4. Then, simplify natin. So, we have 3x minus 2x squared minus 4 and then 4 minus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, so yun ang goal natin. Maging 0 ang nasa kabilang side ng equation natin. Ang sunod, aayusin na lang natin ang mga term dito sa kabilang side ng equation. So, unahin natin isulat yung quadratic term, which is yung term na merong exponent na 2. So, ito yon. Okay, so we have negative 2x squared followed ng linear term, which is yung positive 3x. And then, bring down yung negative 4 is equals to 0. Okay, so we have negative 2x squared plus 3x minus 4 is equals to 0. Since naka-standard form na siya, determine na natin ang value ng a, b, and c natin. Okay, so dito sa equation, ang a natin ay yung numerical coefficient ng x squared natin or yung nasa quadratic term, which is yung negative 2. Tapos yung b naman natin, yung numerical coefficient ng x, ito yung nasa linear term, which is yung 3. Tapos yung constant term natin or yung c natin ay yung negative 4. Okay, next example, we have 2x quantity x minus 1 is equals to 6. Okay, so in this equation, we have to expand the product and make one side of the equation 0. Okay, so paano yun? So, kailangan natin i-distribute yung 2x dito sa mga nasa loob ng parentheses. So, katulad nito. Okay, so 2x times x is equals to 2x squared. Then 2x times negative 1 is equals to negative 2x. And then bring down 6. Okay, ang next goal natin ay maging 0 yung kabilang side ng equation na ito. So, we will use the addition property of equality. So, kung saan mag-iisip tayo ng number na pwede nating i-add sa 6 para maging 0 yung sagot niya dito. Okay, so, mag-a-add tayo ng negative 6 both sides of the equation. So, we have 2x squared minus 2x minus 6 is equals to 6 minus 6. So, sabi ko kanina, kung mag-a-add kayo ng number dito sa left side, mag-a-add din kayo dito sa kabilang side ng equation para balance. Okay, so next is simplify lang natin siya. So we have 2x squared, then bring down negative 2x, bring down negative 6, then 6 minus 6 is equals to 0. So our final equation is 2x squared minus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. So as you can see, naka-standard form of quadratic equation na siya. Next, ang gagawin natin is i-identify na natin yung value ng a, b, and c natin. So ang a natin, ito yung numerical coefficient ng x squared, which is positive 2. Tapos yung b naman natin, ito yung numerical coefficient ng x, which is negative 2. Then yung c natin or yung constant term natin ay negative 6. Okay, last example, we have quantity x plus 2 times x plus 1 is equals to 3. Okay, so medyo maraming steps ang gagawin natin dito bago natin maisulat ito sa standard form. So again, we need to expand the product and make one side of the equation 0. Okay, so dito, gagamit tayo ng FOIL method. Okay, so papaano natin gagawin yon? FOIL method, yung F, ito yung first term. So, i-multiply natin yung first term dito at saka dito. So, ang first term natin dito is yung X. Ang first term naman natin dito ay yung X. So, yun yung i-multiply natin. X times X is equals to X squared. Then, yung outer natin, so yung X times positive 1 is equals to X. And then yung inner natin, which is yung 2 times X. Okay, 2 times X is equals to 2X. And then yung last natin na term, ito yung 2 times 1 is equals to 2. Yan, and then bring down 3. Okay, so di ko combine lang natin yung similar term dito. So, yung x at saka yung 2x. Okay, so bring down muna natin yung x squared. And then x plus 2x is equals to 3x. Then bring down 2 and bring down 3. Next, ang goal natin is maging 0 yung kabilang side ng equation na to. So, mag-iisip tayo ng number na kapag inad natin sa 3, ay magiging 0 yung sagot. So, anong number yun? Okay, so it's negative 3. So kung maglalagay tayo ng negative 3 dito sa kabilang side ng equation, maglalagay din tayo ng negative 3 dito sa kabila para maging balance. Okay, so simplify natin. So we have x squared, then 3x, then 2 minus 3, it's negative 1, and then 3 minus 3 is equals to 0. So ito na yung standard form of quadratic equation natin. We have x squared plus 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. So since naka-standard form na siya, madali na natin may identify o madidetermine yung value ng a, b, and c. So, ang a natin, ito yung numerical coefficient ng x squared natin, which is 1. And then, yung b natin, 3. Ang constant term natin is negative 1. Okay, so that's all for this video. So, you can now answer your learning task 1 and 2 in your activity sheets. Watch out for the next video on how to solve quadratic equation in 4 different ways. And that is by extracting the square root, factoring, completing the square, and by using quadratic formula. Okay, so bye!